again?
It's from the Iggy Azalea Started music video.
I don't know.
What is it?
Dermatomyositis.
Pronounce that really well. Good job.
Let's say autoimmune disease, illness,
Disorder.
The immune system attacks itself and gave you incredibly annoying pain.
In my muscles, and I got a beautiful rash on my hands. This is the 6-month checkup. Wait, now we're coming to the coffee place. We're gonna have to pick this up later. So we're going to the 6-month checkup to have an MRI. Well, I'm gonna have one.
I wish I did.
Hmm?
I wish I did.
Why? No, you don't. It's not fun.
Why not?
Because you go inside like a really tiny hole. LOL. Oh shit. That was really hot.
Aren't you supposed to have the little electric?
I'm not sure because that was like a nerve test to see if it's like nerve related.
There was one last time. They had some efficiencies one day, and then it was
and then
out of the window.
They decided not to have that anymore because that was the first time we went. We've gone. Well, I've gone 3 times, and you went with me 2 of those 3 times.
Yeah.
So this is the 4th time I'm going. Because the time you didn't go, I had the muscle biopsy on my thigh to like see if they were right about what they thought it was. Because the MRI was like, yeah, probably. But then the muscle biopsy is like the...
To the left here.
Yeah. No, right.
Right, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm irritated over.
So like the muscle biopsy is like the conclusive sort of thing. She was like, okay, so have you ever had a contrast x-ray thing? And I was like, no. And she was like, okay, well, it's gonna feel a bit weird when we turn on the x-ray. It's gonna feel like you need to pee, like your crotch is gonna get warm, and it's gonna feel like you're about to pee yourself, but you're not. And I was like, okay, great. Is that the plural of Nintendo Switch? Switches?
What else would it be? Switching?
To switch?
Like, switch eye?
Like, switch eye. But like moose, it's like one moose, several moose. It's not one moose, several meese, which I always thought was stupid.
So one
because like goose and geese. One switch, 2 sweet.
Oh, I know.
Turn left. Turn left. No. No. Damn it. So how long until we're there? Like 40 minutes?
Yeah, I think a little bit longer.
What a beautiful view of the beautiful hospital. That looks like one building right now, but we will get closer. Hello.
Ja. Ja da. Vi skal ha en utdannelse der. Ja, flott. 28,5. Litt mindre.
Svakere på gang.
Ja, og så siste. Og alt du har. Nei, jeg glemte å ta det. Unnskyld. Dette er uvant for meg også.
Do you like the hospital hotel?
So fancy.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to Isha Gaming. Okay, maybe not. I haven't gone super far. I mean, I've played it for like 1,000,000 hours on the computer, but I've done like 3 stars on the first. It was, I can't count, 6? level. If this will ever load, we can have a look at my Mitten University, because I have the best research department ever. Look at this shit. Woo! With all these servers to make the researching faster. I think the rest of the hospital might be a bit of a mess. I actually think they're running pretty well. Because since I 3-starred it, I only use this hospital to conduct research. Are you done showering? I'm making a game review. A game review of 2 Point Hospital. No, I'm not. It's not a real review, Patrick. I'm only joking. Hello. Hello. How's it going? Good. You writing anything good?
Not yet.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello.
It's starting.
The crime logic chemical test in the jug you found came back as pure PCP.
Explains why that one liner was out of his mind.
Yours
That's
not.
the rocket fuel, Brad. Was the lab able to trace the recipe? They were. Turns out it's an exact chemical match to a recipe created by a suspect 20 years ago.
Deacon, how you feeling?
Hello.
Hello.
What are you doing?
Getting ready
To do
for
what?
uploading nothing, maybe.
We're gonna go see if we can find out what to do. Should we take a selfie? Yeah. I'm bored waiting.
I know.
It's so boring.
Jeg kan nesten ikke vente med å få ryddet opp.
Du får oppleve superoppusserende i aksjon. Med deres unike planer.
Why is there always fucking renovation shows and like house selling shows on?
How does so many people need renovation?
So boring. I'm gonna be in the back. So, we gotta stay one more night. Are you excited? So, we've been waiting for an x-ray for 2 days.
Sort of.
How do you-
Something like that, yeah.
How do you feel about that?
Just fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, it's laid down.
I feel like I'm being watched now.
There you are. But then at 1 o'clock is finally happening.
Yeah.
And then we're leaving.
Earthquake.
Ah, you're shaking.
Ah, no.
There's an earthquake.
Coronavirus.
Coronavirus. Oi. Oi, son.
What's on?
Oh, we're gonna pack our shit. I'm gonna go eat a hot dog. Or I'm going to eat a hot dog, you can do what you want. And then we're gonna go to the x-ray.
Get some more cancer in you.
Oh yeah. And then I'm gonna go home.
You're gonna go home. I'll just stay here.
No, I said we're gonna go home.
Oh.
I'm gonna go home. You can
Yeah.
stay
I thought you said I'm gonna go home. Like, okay.
Stay here and get treated.
Good luck. Bye.
You stay here and get treated for your coronavirus.
Yeah. Woo.
Okay, now I'm done.
Okay.
Oh, so what have we been doing?
Driving?
Wait, I did the MRI and the lung test. And, MRI, lung test. Wait, in the right order. Intake, lung test, MRI, blood samples. I can't do this in the right order for some reason. And then...
Something. Physical therapy.
Huh?
The physical therapist.
Oh yeah, and the physical therapist. Because don't think I filmed any of that because I was so annoyed last night because we waited all of yesterday for an X-ray and a conversation with like the attending doctor of rheumatology, and then that didn't happen all fucking day, and we were just in the hotel room, literally just staring at the walls and playing Nintendo Switch and watching TV,
Yeah.
and it sucked. We went and argued with the nurses.
Like 5 times or something?
Yeah, we were
Total
really,
now?
yeah. But then in the end, I got the conversation with the rheumatologist, and they said that like the MRI looks okay, but the muscles are still a little bit not great. They're still like a little bit affected by the illness, and then the blood work is all okay. My liver and kidneys are alive despite my drinking. I've got no like CK, no elevated CK, and no like heart markers or anything bad. And then like my lung capacity is a little lower than it was last time I had the thingy, which is why they needed the last X-ray, because I had some trouble swallowing, which I never had before.
Yeah.
And then like so I had the like esophagus contrast fluid CT thing where I had to swallow contrast fluid, and it was fucking disgusting. To like so they could look at the throat muscles and whatever to see how the swallowing is or something. But like yesterday we were like after the conversation with the doctor, then she said we could leave because we were dumb, because she said the CT of my lungs and like the next consultation thing will be in Harstad instead of Tromsø, so we don't have to drive this far. It's like in town, which is nice.
Yeah.
But then so she said we could leave, and we were like, yes, finally. And then we got to the hotel room, and she called and was like, oh wait, you have to have the X-ray still of your throat, which they have to do there because they can't do those X-rays in Harstad. And then
For some reason.
yeah, for some reason, I guess they don't have the machine because it was like a special thing. It was like a little table that tips up and down. It was weird.
Okay.
Yeah, but so she said we have to talk to the nurses on the ward to find out if the X-ray has been ordered and when it's going to be. And then like the nurse that was on in the evening said that the X-ray that we've been waiting for all fucking day had never been ordered. So she had to order it then, and at that point like the program for the evening at the X-ray place was filled up. So then we had to stay another night. And then this morning we went there super early and we're like, when's it gonna be?
Yeah.
And then like nothing
We
happened.
confronted the nurses.
We confronted the nurses. And then like at 11 or 10, we went to them and we're like, we're gonna leave. If we don't get this X-ray, we're waiting for 2 days. And then she went and called them, and then I got a time at 1 o'clock. So then I did that, and then we went home. Or we didn't go home yet, we're on the way home now.
Yeah.
So like, too long didn't read. The dermatomyositis is in remission, but it's still there. So I have to continue with the medication and the chemo and all the things. And then hopefully it'll at one point be like in full remission so that I don't have any physical symptoms on the checks and whatever. And then that's it.
Yeah.
That was the video.